This beautiful woman just looked out the window through her telescope, but accidentally witnessed a terrifying scene. A strange man was attacked from behind by the neighbor. After seeing all this, the woman immediately thought of calling the police, but just as she looked over again, the neighbor also happened to spot her. Not long after, her boyfriend Jimmy came home, but no matter how hard he searched the house, there was no sign of his girlfriend. Jimmy tried to call her, but no one ever picked up. Jimmy had no idea what was going on, so he had no choice but to go outside to the yard and look around. Just then, he happened to run into the neighbor. Jimmy asked if he had seen his girlfriend, but the neighbor lied, saying he saw her leaving in a hurry, like she had an emergency. Hearing that, Jimmy had no choice but to go back inside and wait, but suddenly he noticed that the telescope he'd put away himself had somehow been taken out again, and it was aimed directly at the neighbor's front door. This immediately made Jimmy suspicious. Could his girlfriend's disappearance be directly related to the neighbor? So Jimmy took the chance when the neighbor left, and secretly snuck into the other party's house. But as soon as he walked in, he saw a telescope by the neighbor's window too, and it was pointed directly at Jimmy's house. Clearly he and his girlfriend had been watched for a while. Thinking of this, Jimmy quickly searched the house. Sure enough, he found a hidden door at the end of the hallway. Now Jimmy was even more certain that the neighbor had a problem. So he opened the door and walked in. Jimmy took the flashlight and carefully walked down. Soon he arrived at a dimly lit basement. Looking at the secret room with countless compartments in front, Jimmy was completely stunned. Then he opened one of the compartments.
You're not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
You're not telling me that.
I'm gonna help you.
A girl locked in an iron cage kept begging Jimmy for help. Facing this sudden situation, Jimmy could only tell the girl to stay calm and try not to make any noise. He would figure out a way to get her out, because right now, his own girlfriend was still missing. After saying that, Jimmy closed the compartment and continued searching. At this moment, he also realized that his neighbor was far more terrifying than he himself had imagined. Suddenly Jimmy heard a noise nearby. When he pushed open the door, he found that it was really his girlfriend being held inside. Jimmy rushed over to try and rescue her. But without any tools, there was no way to open the cage. Just as Jimmy didn't know what to do, upstairs suddenly came the sound of a door opening.